Hello friends, I'm Reverend Ric Beattie. I'm the senior minister here at Unity of Royal Oak in Royal Oak, Michigan. And it's my honor and a privilege to bring you this midweek meditation for August the 4th, 2021. Boy, it's the month the year is going by fast already. I can hardly believe it. It just goes faster and faster, I guess, the older I get. Grandma would always say that, and I never believed her, so now I do. The reason why I do these meditations, one is because I meditate. It is my primary spiritual practice. Meditation does a lot of different things for me. It's one of the ways that I just come back to myself. And the longer this pandemic has gone on and the more herky-jerky, yes, everything's good, no, it's not, numbers are rising, all of that stuff, I turn myself away from all of that. I pay attention enough to know what I need to know to do my job as the leader of this community. At the same time, if I focus too much there, it just pulls me sideways. And I've noticed how everything's just taken a little bit longer and is a little bit more of a challenge. We've been having some trouble here in the building, church building, with our internet service for the past week. Never had a problem. And suddenly it's been dropping way down, couldn't do any work, and everything we have is in the cloud. So I had called, I'd been on the phone. Fortunately, I have some experience with these kinds of things, and on the phone with our internet service provider back and forth and trying and testing. Finally, a workman came out today and discovered that squirrels had chewed through a cable up on the pole, or almost chewed through it. It was allowing water to get in. So who knew? Life has all kind of stuff going on all around us. Have you noticed that? And meditation is the best way I know. Daily meditation, preferably morning and evening, is the best way I know to take a break from it all, to come back to myself. Someone asked me recently, what do I mean by that? It's just like to be present to me again. The world is going to do what it's going to do all around me. And I have the power to choose how I experience what the world is doing. And I have the power to choose how much of it I focus on. And so I would much rather spend the time in the stillness. And I have a whole morning routine that I do, with a couple of guided meditations that I listen to, and then just some time in quiet in the afternoon, sometimes out on my deck. So sometimes I record the meditations from my deck. So it's just a way to get present again. I think you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to read for you the daily word for today. The theme is Pray for Others. And I share this with the permission of Unity, who publishes Daily Word. So again, the theme is Pray for Others. And the affirmation is, I hold a vision of good as I pray for others. I hold a vision of good. It's important to remember that I don't have to know what is the best for someone. I can just hold the good for them. I can affirm the very best for them. I don't have to know what the specifics of it. Just like I don't have to know the specifics of the request for prayer, of the reason. People want to go into the long laundry list. No, what I need to know is that you and I are in agreement, touching something, touching the stillness, touching the energy in us, touching the wisdom that is within us. So I continue. It's only natural to sympathize with those who open up to me and share heartfelt concerns. Absolutely. As I listen deeply, I may sense worry and grief, yet I put my response to those feelings aside as I begin to pray. In stillness, I touch the presence and light of indwelling spirit. And that's really what we're doing for ourselves when we meditate, right? We're touching in the stillness that presence and that light of indwelling spirit. In this space, I know the truth of those I'm holding in prayer. I claim wholeness, prosperity, and peace as all thoughts of lack and inharmony fade from my mind. Beholding these truths allows me to hold a faith-filled vision of peace and plenty, that their highest good is manifesting before any tangible evidence exists. We claim it, we know it in the mind. Mr. Fillmore said, mind idea expression. So in the mind of God is an idea. We appropriate that idea, and by focusing our energy and our attention on it, by speaking about it, using positive words, affirmations, etc., we cloak that idea in divine substance, he called it. I would call it energy, and it becomes manifest in our world. Everything in our world is the result of this process of manifestation, of cloaking an idea with substance, with energy, and it becomes form. So beholding these truths allows me to hold a faith-filled vision of peace and plenty, that their highest good is manifesting before any tangible evidence exists. I've proven it to myself over and over and over and over so many times that initially maybe it was with trepidation, or maybe, please God, would you answer this prayer? But you see, God is not a person that can be influenced or manipulated like so many of us. God is principle. God is pure force. God is the energy of life itself. And it is unfolding. It rains on the just and the wicked, right? They both need water. I am grateful for the power of prayer as I release all results in faith. It's not mine to do. I say the prayer and I let it go. I do my prayer work for myself. I do my meditation work and I let it go, trusting that all is well. And the Bible verse for today is from James 5:16. Pray for one another so that you may be healed. The prayer of the righteous is powerful and effective. Righteous, right thinking, right acting, right believing. So we're going to begin this meditation time by becoming aware of our bodies. Notice where you're sitting. Notice the support that is there for you. It's preferable that you have your feet either flat on the floor unless you're lying down, and then just be casual. Let your mattress give you a hug. And there's no right or wrong way. I mean, I've listened to all kinds of people over the last 45 years to talk to me about meditation. The simplest, most basic meditation is just to work with the breath. Bring your awareness to your breath, and then just observe the rhythm of it. Observe it intently until you become one with the rhythm of your breath. It's a very basic meditation. I often do it in conjunction when I'm walking. So I'm just walking. I never have earbuds or anything like that on, very, very seldom. And I just allow myself to listen to the nature, listen to the noise around me, and bring my attention repeatedly to my breath. So start a scan of your body. Maybe start at the bottoms of your feet all the way up. All the major muscle groups. Stop anywhere that you feel any tension, any stress. As you flex your muscles, is there soreness? Is there stress? Is there tension? And the longevity of this pandemic, we are all carrying more stress. We want to get rid of that stress. So meditation, some physical exercise, walking. I like to walk by the river. All these things are things you can do to begin to manage that stressfulness. But as you notice it in your body, invite it to drain away. And it will. Unless you hang on to it. That's a Sunday talk sometime. Why do we hold on to it? So wiggle your toes and flex your ankles and your knees. Let everything relax. I'm going to turn the music up in a moment. This is Gregory Barrette, Reverend Greg Barrette. He's a retired Unity minister. This is called Heart of Oneness. It's a beautiful piece he created for meditation and lets me use it because I asked him. So we're going to take 3 deep cleansing breaths together. Breathe in. Hold it a moment. Sigh it out. Another deep breath in. Hold it a moment. Sigh it out. Deep breath in. Hold it for a moment. Sigh it out. And now allow your body to return to its normal pattern of breathing. Just notice it for a few minutes. Just pay attention. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. It's almost like a lullaby. The breath. The breath is a great teacher because we can't stop breathing for very long. We'll just automatically breathe. Our bodies know. There's much wisdom coded into our bodies. So as you continue to listen to this piece of music, allow it to carry you. Allow it to carry you as you follow your next breath inward to the place where the Christ is resident, the I am of God, the allness, all that is. You can keep your eyes open or closed. I do both. But allow the notes of the keyboard to carry you, to lift you. Sometimes I like to dance with the energy of life in meditation. It's your meditation. Enjoy it as we share this time together in stillness. Should any noise or a person, an event startle you, let it and disturb your peace. Let that just be a reminder to turn within. That's all. It's just an audio reminder to turn within. Notice how relaxed you feel. How fast the time has gone by. Call to mind the image or name of any person that you know that's desirous of prayer. Could be prayer for healing or for tranquility. Call for peace in these times which are very trying. And they're also very full of peace. Call that person in your mind and hold the image for it. Just like the daily word affirmation we read. I hold a vision of good as I pray for others. I hold a vision of good for them, the highest and best for them. And everything is unfolding in a perfect way. Now let us hold our country, indeed the entire world, in thoughts of good for all of us. Just good. And now I invite you to bless yourself, to hold an image of good for yourself in your mind. All good, all peace, all joy. I hope you've enjoyed this brief meditation and that you enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing, wherever you are right now. I also invite you to visit our website at unityofroyaloak.org. Unityofroyaloak.org. There you'll find current schedules of what we have going on. Our Saturdays in the park, Sunday services. Very shortly I'm going to start the Wednesdays back as a live meditation again, so you'll be able to find out about those things. At our website you can sign up for our newsletter, and we share that once a week. Keep you posted. And if you're guided and feel led to contribute to this work, there's the button on our website just labeled Donate. There's a button and a word, either one will work, and we process with Tithely. So my friends, I pray that you enjoy the rest of the day, the evening, and I trust that you will remember that the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. All is well. God bless you.